Buenas noches a todos. Welcome back to Tom Plays EU4 for absolute beginners. We are back with Spain on 0 manpower, and I'm hoping that we can start gearing up to attack Great Britain. Clearly, we are going to have to do a bit of recovering first. So let's hit the speed for a bit. France has once again successfully sown discontent, and we are full in terms of military power again. So I'll just knock that down a bit. Probably shouldn't have knocked it down quite that far, really. Okay, what have we got? That's fine. And those separatists are probably, well, certainly I would say, the problem of New Spain, whom I might get to make another attack soon. Let's see. Still got our royal marriage with Prussia, which is good. We're still allied with the Papal State. Okay. Okay, great. So take you all the way to Iceland to start with. Okay, they have succeeded, which is good. I'm just thinking maybe let's have them take a little more land if we can. Should we though? Just rethinking now, if we want to attack England, maybe we should... Oh, come on. We can manage that. It's like one province. Okay. We're on +3 stability, so we can't gain any more stability. We can gain some admin power, or we can gain prestige, but I think all things considered, we don't need prestige that badly, so let's go with the admin power. Spy has been discovered, so let's do what we can. Sabotage reputation, that'll do. Might as well pull them back now. So I don't think we're going to be doing anything else useful with the Ottomans. Okay. Good, good. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We've gained a Holy War Casus Belli. That's fine. That's alright, I think I can sort out my own peace offer, thanks. There we go. Annexed. And now it's part of New Spain. Cool. So it just makes New Spain just a little bit more powerful. Not much in it really, but nonetheless. Right. What next? They're up there. I'm actually thinking that we should swap generals. Take the 3-star general to attack England with. Great Britain, I should say. And we can attack Iceland with 1-star general, because unless they're really keen... Ah, brilliant. That is interesting. So we might actually need naval superiority. I think we've probably got it anyway, though. We've got here 109 heavy ships. I mean, granted they're not all up to date, but that's still a pretty hefty advantage, I think. Plus we've got the backup navy with 32 heavy ships now, by the look of it. Yeah, I think I'm reasonably confident. Just really need to get some manpower and sail power back. Here's the problem. Move to there. This was a point to the beachhead. Basically, before we attack this time, I'm going to move this army across, combine them, and then declare war. Do we have spies in England? In Great Britain? No, we don't. I mean, we don't need them, but they might come in useful. Okay, which of our subjects like us least? Poland and Bohemia are both low, although I don't know if there's much I can do about Bohemia. Let's try Poland. Well, we've got 3 diplomats. So I'll do both of them again, and we'll do Tierra Austral, because they don't seem all that keen. Assuming Great Britain have nothing around here. Oh. You're not paying attention. There's our main navy. This area. Oh yeah, we just gained these lands from France, hadn't we? Cool, Spanish Indonesia. Big enough to finally see the actual name. Good grief, is that not colonised? Okay. That surprised me. Apparently there's an uncolonised island still. How bizarre. Right. Okay then, in that case I'm going to split this army. I'm going to create a conquistador. Temporarily. Successful in trade. No, I think I'll leave them there, even though it makes us less popular with our own colony. Okay, we've finished. Yep. Oh, cool. Rigorous researchers. That's good. We do ideally want to max out our technology. I'm not sure if we ever got our last national idea. Sorry, not national idea. Idea group. We didn't. We need rights of man. That's annoying. On the plus side, we're quite close to maxing out military at least, but yeah, we really need to move on with the administrative tech. So we can start pouring our military power into ideas instead of wasting it. Normally I'd have gone for quality ideas. So we can still go for quality ideas, it's just we might not have time to finish it now. So yeah, this is still Terra Incognita. Apparently no one has discovered it, which surprises me. So I guess this is going to be our last colony. Mildly confused by that. Usually the nations of the world have uncovered everything by this time. Ah, Brunei being attacked by the Ottomans. Oh well, one last province then. Yeah, I'm not seeing any others that haven't been discovered and already colonised. That's it, that will be the last colony on Earth. Right then, okay, apparently we're going to have more than 33. This would explain why our sailors went to 0. Manpower's starting to recover, which is good. So I'm honestly thinking I might do maybe fabricate a claim in Great Britain. Actually tempted to claim London. Although even so, I'm beginning to wonder if we even have time to finish a claim. Well, it should take less than a year, shouldn't it? Gives us 7 years to the actual war. I don't really like finishing the game midway through a war, given the option. Oh boy, got an uprising coming. Oh, here we go. Right, I am going to fabricate a claim on London. Because I am incredibly cheeky. We totally do. Okay, so we've got some French separatists. 53k. I'm going to try and change a culture, and I'm also going to harsh treat them. I've already got... Can't change the culture, not to worry. Bit of a waste of military power, and I'm sure they'll be back before you know it. Oh cool, also I've got another opportunity to get a royal personal union over Prussia. But anyway, let's do this. The last big war. So I'm going to join this up to start with. Okay. So we can't get any allies. They've got the Papal State and British Mexico. And we are going to walk all over them. Don't need any allies. Right, let's take the rest of Iceland while we're at it. And move these ships here, and I'm going to move these ships over to the channel. So, I don't know how much help they're going to be. Well, no, basically what I'm counting on is Austria-Bohemia and Poland and Naples are going to crush the Papal State for us. Annoying, we can't get papal blessings. Oh well, put a bit more towards becoming the papal controller. That should be interesting. Oh, great. They had some pretender rebels that we are now dealing with for them. Never mind. So yeah, and at the same time I'm expecting our colonial nations to absolutely destroy British Mexico and all the other British colonial provinces. While we merrily chase the British Navy around the British Isles. As you do. Oh, good grief. Okay, that was dumb. Okay. Bit of a fight here. The question is, can they finish this navy off before the other navy comes? We have won Siege of London. I will invest in the naval force, thanks. Okay, so seeing as the Papal State's still involved, I'm going to move an army up there. In fact, I'm going to give them that conquistador that we made. But actually quite a good general as well. Head to the Irish Sea. Cool, so we've got some of our personal union nations navies wandering around as well. Okay, I don't think there is anything out there that can actually beat us now, so I'm going to take the... oh, good grief. I want to pick up the general from here. Honestly, don't care that much. Really, it's Pacifico Norte's job to deal with rather than ours. We can now declare war on Lithuania whenever we want. Spoiler alert, we don't want. Nope. Hang on. That one. Brilliant. Right, let us go take down that army. So they're raising a bunch of troops. Not going to do them any good. I think our armies will be able to take them down. Oop. Actually, forget that. Let's take this one across instead to help. Who is this? Oh, it's a combination. Right, cool. So yeah, English Louisiana's quite big actually, but our colonial nations are bigger. So, not going to worry. I think have we won that one? I think so. Right, I'll head back to the Irish Sea and no, we can handle this. No problem at all. Trying to siege London back, I see. Oh! Technology. Rover and plough, about time. Peace offer from British Mexico. Oh, nice. No. Sorry, but no. I don't even know where British Mexico is. I thought we eliminated them last time. That's English Louisiana. Excellent. In that case, head back over and retake London. fact take both armies when we take them, because they seem to have gathered rather a lot of troops. So I want to make sure we have enough troops of our own to utterly crush them, if at all possible. Come under the occupation of the Papal State. That's fine, I'm pretty sure they're quite badly outnumbered, so it's not going to be a big issue. Looks like I'm going to be joining these two together now, again, and we will see if we can't make contact with the British Army. We can at least crush one of these two armies. There we go. Leave it be, thanks. Head up here and take this castle this time. There's always a chance that at some point our allies will finish, won't be very useful I have to say, colonial enthusiasm at this stage. Might find that once they finish crushing the Papal State, they will actually come and help us. I split off. Aha! Can't keep heading down there now, can you? Consider yourselves cut off. Oh, Papal State peace offer. Alright, hang on a sec. Let's have a look at this. Because the Papal State has been a massive pain. And I'm honestly wondering if I should demand that they give us something. Well, I got them to release Urbino last time. Okay, give us Genoa. It'll be a pain to keep because we don't have any land access to it, but at the same time I know it's a bit silly because, you know, game's ending in 6 years and I'm kind of thinking of the future in a way. I'm just so fed up with them siding with our enemies. I just wanted to do a holy war. And what else? Let's do diplomatic reputation. I just wanted him to lose something, and the releasing Urbino didn't seem to help much. Releasing Ferrara had an effect. There didn't seem to be anyone else who could get them to release. I suppose I could have kept it going longer, but I wouldn't mind if our allies started making moves on the British directly and helping us take the island. Can't help imagining. Hey, see, the Papal State didn't actually even manage to keep Genoa Catholic. We'll soon sort that out. Yeah, so we're making quite good progress in the colonies, even though they're making quite a bit of movements on. Oh, they managed to siege London before we could siege a castle with twice the people. Yeah, looks like we've got quite a long way to go actually. Interesting that British Mexico keeps giving us like separate peace offers. Okay, well, I'm gonna press the F key to find. So I'm I don't know where British Mexico is. Can't say how narrow is it. Oh, there. Alright, so if I tried to make peace with them, I want you to concede Mexico. There we go. Okay, cool. So I wonder if they're actually independent from Britain, seeing as they're able to make a separate peace. Well, not complaining. Hopefully New Spain will have a bit of time to actually core that land. And we can focus on getting as much from the British as we can. Although I might not take much of the British Isles because I mostly want the colonies. Might just take London. Just because I think that'd be funny. Plus it's a very valuable city. I think it will fit into the Spanish Empire exceedingly well. Actually, let's go this way, because then we can take down some of the British while we're at it. Hopefully that fort will stop them coming through here anymore. But I'm going to count on it, obviously. Okay, so watching for the padlock. Usual drill. So they're now sieging that fort, so I might split the army, send the 3-star general up there. Chase them away from there. I'm gonna have to siege this one without a general, unfortunately. Oh no, hang on. If we're in Spanish occupied land, we should be able to give them a general. So we head back here, grab a general, and then head to London. Hopefully that will make all the difference. Ouch. It's a little harsh. Okay, I guess you'd better land then. So thinking about it. Oh, we can. Brilliant. Right, I'll send you across to Britain as well then. How is this one doing? Well, that's doing fairly good, Nick. What's happened? Why the Irish fleet was so badly damaged? Maybe it's just from all the fights and such like. Right, so we've got some quite serious British armies here. So, might need a little bit of help to take them down again. Absolutely no idea how they're even moving there. Pretty sure the fort here should prevent that. But whatever. Right, so we'll take 2-star general down to London to retake that. I'm going to take this piece of land first and then go in for the castle at Westmarch. I just hope they don't manage to get the drop on us while we're sieging it. Check this as well. French separatists, have some more harsh treatment. This really isn't going to work. I can't keep harsh treatmenting them. It just seems like such a bad time to have French separatists right now. Don't really have any armies down there. So the intention in going for Cornwall with this army is to force this navy to set sail and hopefully get minced up by this navy. And then we'll carry on taking land. And we'll just get this war over with. It's already a missionary working there. Fine. We shall wait for the missionary to finish before we call them. Okay, so might as well speed up a little. We're already on 46%. Alright, we were partying Devon, were they? Not Cornwall. It's mildly annoying. Not to worry. Yeah, they're a bit damaged, but I think we should do. No, it is only going to turn out to be wrong, and our massive navy is going to get splatted by their somewhat smaller navy. Just bring this one up to help. No point going down without a fight. Anyway, looks like Naples has arrived. Oh, good griefs. Whatever. Right, send them across. You've inherited the throne of Naples. Had a stability drop. Alright, so that's 2 stability drops. We have researched all technologies in the diplomatic group. Okay, so what's happened here? Never entirely sure what mechanism actually causes this to happen, but basically we have in effect annexed Naples without trying. So it's just like you can get a personal union without having to, you know, claim throne and stuff. If you leave your park these briefly. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, if you leave your personal union nations alone for long enough, we've lost the battle, apparently. Well, that is disappointing. Oh, I see, they went to attack us when we're in East March. No, fair enough. That doesn't entirely surprise me. Right, better set off again, because I think they're about to take this province. So this navy is going to be forced to set off again. Not to worry, hopefully we'll take London soon. And we will combine the armies and go back up to break this siege. Take Hampshire as well while we're at it. And we have won! So I'm going to just park in Dorset. Now, those are frigates. Just go protect trade in the Caribbean. It's fine. Right, so you go and join the group in London. You set off again. Oh, we've taken London. Oh, well, that's absolutely fine in that case. In that case, let's head up there. New 3-star general. And once again, we have lost the siege. They're just like an infinitely better player or something, or they've just got really good siege abilities, but I can't help feeling like we we lose sieges much faster than we gain them. Maybe it's just my perception. So how are we doing? 1816. Do the others first. Let's call Genoa. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Right, you take West March. Leave the other army to recover. Looks like we've pretty much won in the colonies at least. I really wish they'd deal with these rebelling peasants, but what can you do? Britain wants peace. We've got 74% war score. I'm pretty sure we can do better than that, honestly. Huh. Unassigned general here. Seriously, French separatists. Cut it out, and also boost stability. To be honest, given that we're coring loads of land, I'm not sure I have much use for military power until we've got our military idea. So maybe it isn't such a big deal to be constantly putting down rebellions. What? Alright. Okay, right. If they're going to bring all the troops to bear, so will we. Let's go tear that castle. I'll assume that these guys are able to cope with these British at least. So if we take the castles, it increases the war score more. Okay, whatever. I have a feeling we're going to have a bunch of revolutionaries once we take the English colonies again. Okay, what are you offering? I'm up for giving us London. Well, no, I don't think... the final colony is finished. It's a miracle. Right. Did we ever finish the Panama Canal? It looks like we did. Whoa. Okay. Right, apparently we're going to be given no chance to escape. We're just going to get wiped out. Seems a little harsh. So that's what I get for taking my eye off the ball. To be fair, the English have done pretty well here, the British. Sorry. Quite interested in whether any of my vassals are actually planning to come and help anytime soon. Need to reclaim these armies from Naples. Armies and navies. Kind of hoping once we... Where do you come from? That's another air. That's good. Oh, forget it. Let's missionarize Naples. Good, good. So this is why normally you avoid doing the harsh treatment thing, because they just come back again and again and again. But yes, I was originally kind of hoping that once the Papal State had gone, we would have a bunch of our junior partners landing here, helping us attack the English. Thank you. But it does not appear to have materialised. However, we have made it, always quoting the province, we have made it to 82% war score, which isn't bad. 83%. How on earth are they retreating right through our fort? Oh boy. That's great, but you're not really leaving yourself anywhere to run, are you? Unbelievable. Right, let's see if we can take this last castle in Ireland. Oh, steadily losing. Good grief. Okay, their interests are ours. They want us to fight. Right, they've attacked Morocco. The Ottomans. They've attacked the Ottomans. Forget it. I'm not interested right now. I'm unlikely to be calling you into another war. You're not helping me in my current one. Leave it be again. This is one of the basic unfairnesses. Getting the wars over, let's have peace already. One of the basic unfairnesses of this game is that I wasn't able to even attempt to call Prussia into war, so they didn't have to take the loss of prestige and diplomatic reputation, whereas they're able to call us into war. Sorry, it's all getting a bit busy. Thinking if we just take this last castle, there we go. Right, that's a bit more like it. Let's survey what we've got. So we're on 93. We've lost some ground to some revolutionaries, and they've got some quite big armies. Apparently Prussia's decided now is the time to take on the Ottomans, which is up to them I suppose, but I'm not helping them when I'm midway through a war. I mean, basically what happens is, if you try to call an ally into a war with someone, I'm not sure we've actually got any allies now. We're not allied with the Papal State? Oh, we probably broke that, didn't we? But they'll have reasons for not joining in, and one of them is that they're already at war with someone else, one's that they're in debt, and it doesn't seem to apply to human players. But there you go, we have a lot of advantages as well. Right, let's forget about the suggested demands. So I'm basically getting them to concede every bit of the Americas. Much as I'd love to force them to release Wales, I don't think I've got that option. Can we take any other lands from them? Oh, we can. There we go. Now that looks good to me. Excellent. Okay, right. So we now need to work out where these French separatists are going to arise. Well, it could be almost anywhere, to be fair. Okay, apparently not too many people. Realistically, it's probably going to be somewhere down here. Neapolitan separatists, okay, I wasn't expecting those. I guess we'll take them out first then. Shouldn't you be like protecting trade or something? Well, it's not ideal, but I'll tell you what, just land there. Or maybe in the castle? Castle might be safer. Use this. Okay, well, you're mostly frigates, so maybe you should protect trade. Apparently you can't. Are frigates not light ships? Okay then, in that case, you can just join the fleet. So yeah, I'm expecting something like Genoese separatists at some point, and we're just going to be putting stuff down until the end of the game, I suspect. I'm not sure why we don't have English Louisiana, given that they'd theoretically given us all of their colonies. Doesn't seem particularly fair, but what can you do? Not to worry. So they haven't taken as much land as I'd thought, although to be fair, Florida has gained quite a bit of territory, so it's not too bad, I suppose. But yeah, I think this is pretty much how it's going to look in the end. So there's the Empire of Spain. And I believe the rest is probably just going to be mopping up uprisings, unfortunately. And getting any technology that we can. So yeah, we kind of missed out on the technology side with not having managed to unlock the last idea. I was going to go military ideas. Quality would have gone for, I think. But yeah, I'm not sure we're ever going to get there now because we've got a whole bunch of new territories to core. Well, actually, we're possibly on our way with those now. We are. So yeah, it's whether or not we can gain rights of man in time to unlock it and then gain enough military power. We just have to see. Speaking of military power, we should eliminate the conquistador. Oh, we never actually asked for the rest of Iceland, did we? That was remiss of me. Should go and fetch that army in that case. We've put them in Great Britain to keep an eye on the new provinces. Quite pleased to have London. Oh, they're already Catholic as well. Nice. Some nice buildings. Okay. So those are the troops we have, but I don't think they're enough. That's not really my problem. So we're going to go back. And I've suddenly realised we're on the verge of losing the ship. So maybe we're not going to go back just yet. Can I get back to our own lands at least? Oh, that's not so bad. Let's head back to London then. Crossed our borders from the Ottomans. I'm inclined to say I don't care that much. Not totally true. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to make any more troops though, am I? I knew they haven't actually settled yet. So it might be that they're actually not after our lands anyway. Yeah, they're moving back over to the Ottomans. That's fine then. We do not need to worry. What we do need to worry about is these Neapolitan separatists. How's this ship doing? It's doing terribly. Yeah, we so do not have time for this. You're going to have to go to London whether you like it or not. Right. What's next? There's no longer a disputed succession on Prussia. Still got royal ties with them. Let's try and improve relations. Okay. Well, there's not much else to do really. I've gone quite a bit over, but I'm kind of thinking, on the whole, may as well just finish. Unity of faith. Gain one stability. I do like that. That is good. Okay, so in that case, we don't need this. So let's do mercantilism twice. Give us a bit more money. Just maintain the diplomat with Prussia. So we're going to keep our relations with Prussia as good as we can get them. Now I'm going to take a risk with some of these ships by ferrying the troops over immediately. The problem is I want to get there before that castle falls if possible. I wonder if Prussia's actually beaten the Ottomans. Almost kind of a shame that we weren't knee deep in a war with the British when they called us in. Influenza. Quarantine the province. Holy War. Apparently they are accursed infidels. Right, that should give us what we need to take down the separatists, and in the meantime hopefully our ships can recover. Sale of titles. I would rather gain the administrative power. As it happens, don't really need the money. A pirate ship there. That's annoying. Well, to be honest, I would have thought that. Oh no, it's not a colonial nation, is it? No reason they should be able to deal with it. Fair enough then. In which case, I shall send a ship to dock in Siberia, which will incidentally wipe out the pirates on the way. Right, so hopefully Florida and New Spain are consolidating their gains. To prevent uprisings, we are going to have to prepare for an uprising of our own in France. Well, perhaps not any time particularly soon. However, these boats still need repairing, so let's just leave them for a bit. If the uprising comes close in Britain or France, we can always move troops then. But we may never have to. We're almost certainly never going to have to, because we are now on August of the final year of the game. Royal marriage with Prussia has died, France has sown discontent. Well, we can have another royal marriage, so that's something. Should help our relations a little. So yeah, that's it then. Game over pretty much. So yeah, that's probably the best a game of Castile has ever gone for me. But I tend to find with EUIV that you do get a bit better every time you play it. So maybe that's not a big surprise, but I hope that's given an idea of one way you can play it. Kind of playing wide, taking as much territory as possible. And yeah, actually finished a mission tree as well, which was good. Which is also something you can keep as a potential aim when playing. So we should, any second, well not any second, I think it's the 1st of January 1821 is the official end of the game. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that we never managed to fill the last idea slot. In fact, it might make sense given... Tell you what, let's do trade ideas. I'm just thinking, given we've already maxed out diplomatic technology and we're unlikely to have a war again, let's do a diplomatic tech. I'll do trade, even though we're incredibly rich already. Simply because we don't need trade. Whereas admin power and military power, in theory we still need, but we're not going to finish them. So yeah, so normally I try and get all of these to 32 if possible, but can't have everything. Couldn't gain all the territories I would have liked to have had. But couldn't crush France as much as I would have liked. But it wasn't bad. Especially for having no DLCs. So there we go. Okay, it seems to have gone on to the 3rd of January. So what you get when you've finished is this sort of final screen. You get a score compared to the other nations. This bit here, this is Iron Man mode, and if you want to gain achievements, or if you want your score to go on a leaderboard, like be recorded, then I'm assuming it's with Paradox, although I guess the achievements will show up on Steam as well. But you need to do it in Iron Man mode, which basically means you can't go back to a previous save if something goes wrong. So I don't usually play in Iron Man mode for videos because there's a danger something might go wrong with a recording. And, you know, not really trying to achieve achievements. I do tend to do it normally, simply because I don't usually go back if I do something wrong. I usually just try and live with it. But yeah, so it shows the idea groups that we had, which ones we picked and how far we got in them. It's finished them all except this one. Shows our ending technologies, shows our ending stability, prestige, overall ideas, religion. What else do we have? Armies and things. You get a sort of potted history of the entire nation, which is written out automatically. Tells you what you achieved, a little idea of what you got here. Apparently it is possible to carry on playing if you do want to keep going. Never particularly done that. I don't actually mind having an end of a game. But yeah, I think that's basically it. Oh, there's this as well. Statistics. So yeah, we actually didn't lose any wars this time. It's kind of nice. Did a very few naval battles. We wiped 30 nations from the face of the earth. Not sure that's something to be proud of. But yeah, Grand as France Toledo is 64 development. Yeah, I was pretty much just shoving stuff into Toledo. So yeah, that's it. If you've somehow managed to watch all the way through this, thank you very much. You've clearly got amazing patience. And yeah, I'll see you in whichever the next video you watch is. That's it. See you next time.